In this video, I want to talk about why I left social media. Uh, the short version, it was to protect my mental health. I'm bipolar, and on this channel, I talk about mental illness and what it's like. And I've talked about manic episodes and described those in detail. But I just got tired of it. The first one I got tired of, I've been on social media since MySpace. And eventually I moved on to Facebook. MySpace turned into a wasteland, and Facebook just became this garbage dump of political bullshit and propaganda and AI garbage. Like, I followed on Facebook, like, say I followed a band, you just started to get this AI bullshit with like a photo of the band, and then just like miles and miles of random information that you can't trust or not because it's AI, but it's obvious a human didn't write this. And I got sick of seeing moronic political opinions and AI garbage. So that's why I left Facebook. Um, as far as I deleted all of them: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. None of it's on my phone. I don't go on there on my desktop. Twitter, which I'm always going to call it that. Fuck you, Elon. I I I said so much insane stuff on Twitter in manic episodes. I don't even know how many Twitter accounts I built under different names. I gave up trying to find them. I don't know how many email addresses I have. I don't know how many Patreon I've built. I don't know how many Facebook, any of that shit. Because when I go manic and I have social media, it's all on display. I just go off on social media when I'm in a manic episode. And I felt like I was getting harassed by Time Hop. It shows me something that's absolutely psychotic that I said during a manic episode. I don't want to see that shit. I get enough of those memories pop into my head. I don't need Mark Zuckerberg showing them to me. Every year, every anniversary, I have to see this crazy thing that I said when I was out of my mind. I got sick of it. And like I said with Twitter, it, a lot of it had to do, like, especially with Instagram. I was on there for years posting my art, stuff that I was proud of, and just no response, nothing. Like, people's random cat has more followers than I had as an artist. And you get tired of it. You get tired of, you put this work into this piece and you're really proud of it, and then it gets 0 comments and 2 likes, and it's just like, why do I need the internet to kick me when I'm down? Uh, and it's weird. Like, I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I know my art's good. I I was at a friend's house once, and his friend's wife was there, and we're mutuals on Facebook. This was years ago. And she's like, I know you're probably sick of hearing this, but your artwork's amazing, and you must get sick of people telling you that. No, no, I fucking don't get sick of people telling me that. I love it when people appreciate my artwork. I don't know why anybody would think an artist would be irritated by that. You go online and you put up something political, and there's all this engagement, and there's no point in it. You can't argue with these people. The people, it's too polarized right now. You can't have a conversation with politics because we have a cult that we're dealing with, and they are insane and believe psychobabble bullshit. So there's no point in going on social media and having conversations with these people. Now, I don't mean to get political, which partly is what this channel was for a while, but I'm not getting back into that. I think I could help more people talking about mental health than talking about politics. I have other friends that are artists, and they run into the same thing. One of my friends, he'll put all this work into a song and he puts it up, and it's just nowhere near the engagement of if he said something negative about that fat orange game show host in the White House. Then it's all kinds of engagement, but you put your music, you put your artwork, photography, anything like that up there, and nobody fucking cares. I don't know if you consider YouTube social media, but I wish I could say when I left social media, I replaced it with all these productive things. I didn't. I just filled the hole with YouTube. And I watch all kinds of things. I watch tarot readings is like my new thing. I don't know why, but some of those people, it's like ASMR practically. It's so relaxing to watch these tarot readings. And when I start to get worked up, that's the kind of shit I put on. So I know there's probably a lot of things negative you could say about YouTube. I like it. It's my favorite app by far. And hopefully someday I can build a following on here, because there's no going back. I'm not going back to social media. If I was going to build a following on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it would have happened a long time ago. It's not coming now. I watch these videos and these tips, and it's like, why you should keep making videos even when no one's watching. And I watch all these things and tips. None of the tips are working, as you can see. What do I have? 21 followers right now? I had 22. Somebody left. It's just, it'd be great to build a community on here with people who have things like me, bipolar disorder, if any neurodivergent people, autism, borderline personality, schizophrenia. It doesn't matter. It'd be nice to have people to talk to, because I don't have any. Fuck group therapy. I'm not going back to that. That was a waste of time. Not dissing therapy. Therapy can be great if you have a good therapist. But this has totally gone off the rails. And a lot of this wasn't about social media. I don't know how that happened. But I guess I got to do all the standard stuff. If you like the video, like, subscribe, or check out down below. There's links to my book, Warp Asylum, which is, I need to come up with a concise pitch for what Warp Asylum is. I'll just say bipolar portal fantasy. Part based in reality, part science fiction, dystopian, end of the world battle between heaven and hell and the Antichrist. I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a better pitch than just randomly talking about some of the tropes in the book. But if you want to know more about my storytelling, I've got a ton of videos that are narrated by me of little short stories and little scenes and things from Warp Asylum. I got a Warp Asylum playlist. So check it out. And if you enjoy those videos, you might like Warp Asylum, my book. There's links below. So I don't know what this next video is going to be about. I don't have a plan. I've thought about switching directions in the channel. I'm not going back to politics. That's not going to happen. Hopefully. But I don't know. I've thought about changing the way I do it and have me at my desk and have more of a plot and more of a script instead of just getting up here and talking. But I really like the idea of me just getting really good at these one-take videos and talking into camera and actually say things that make a difference. So hopefully you stuck around to the end. And if you did, thank you. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video, I hope.